Hello traders, and welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis, and this is my weekend look at the market trends for week ending November 17th. It's late Sunday night here, and let's get right into it. S&P 500, and I have no idea why that is there. Let's get rid of it. And S&P 500 weekly chart. And as you can see, after hitting a new high the previous week, just a little bit of a pullback this week, still finished with a green candle. Haven't done a whole lot the last few weeks here. It's just kind of going sideways as we consolidate from this big up move we've had. Moving down the list, we'll look at the Dow. Same situation, more of a pullback in the Dow than in the S&P, but nothing major. I mean, still well above 2,300. Nasdaq is actually moving up as our FANG stocks continue to do very well. Russell 2000, maybe this one is finally getting out of this down move. It was looking pretty ugly the week before, but we had a pretty good reversal this week, so maybe that is a good sign for the Russell. Dollar index, we are pulling back. We've had this head and shoulders bottom we were looking at, and it broke the neckline to the upside, but the last 2 weeks it has pulled back and is actually on the wrong side of that neckline. So we'll be watching this. This is having a negative effect on our euro-US dollar trade, so we'll keep an eye on that as we're getting some dollar weakness right now. We'll see if this can turn around. Next one to look at is the oil. After getting to a yearly high here a couple weeks ago, we had the big reversal, and we're down quite a bit this week, and then we've had a pretty good reversal. This is the new week we're in right now. So it's still looking pretty good for oil. There's a lot of turmoil going on in the Middle East, so that always helps the price of oil, so we'll keep an eye on that. Now let's look at our metals. And we have gold. Gold is had been in a downtrend and now is trying to get going up again. If we back this out a bit, it's been pretty much a stepping pattern. You know, you take a couple steps up, another step back, couple steps up, step back. So that's been the whole pattern pretty much for this year. So maybe we've ended this little pullback and we can get to another new high before the end of the year. We'll keep an eye on that. Silver, same situation, is back above $17. Silver remains the weaker of the two and really is stuck very much right in the middle of this range. It cannot seem to get out of. Gold miners doing very little, still stuck right in the middle of its range also. We really want to see the gold miners leading if we're going to get any kind of a breakout. So, I mean, we're looking at probably about $25.50 to $21 down here. So as long as we stay in that range, I wouldn't be getting excited. If we can break up above 26 in gold miners, then you could probably get excited about the gold trade. But we'll keep an eye on it until that happens. Now let's look at our cryptocurrencies, and this is where the excitement is. Bitcoin. I was hoping I would catch it at this point, and this is a live chart right now, and as you can see, Bitcoin is above $8,000. Last week actually this is this week, this candle is still, this is the weekly candle, and it's still counting this past week in here, but as you can see, after we had the run up, we had the pullback, and now we've had a big run up this week, and we're at another all-time high for the cryptocurrencies, and actually the entire sector is doing quite well right now. If you look at at Ether, it is up. It's getting into this. It's actually, if it can get a close here soon, it will be at an all-time weekly closing high. So that's a good thing for Ethereum. And then you look at Litecoin, it's back above $71. You know, the alternative coins have been, the altcoins have had a hard time here while Bitcoin was stealing the show. But now that things have stabilized a little bit in Bitcoin, or actually they really haven't stabilized, they just continue to go up, and you can see now the alternative coins are starting to get in on the game also. So this all looks great. And if we look at the last one we'll look at is the Bitcoin Cash. That's the one that kind of started all this craziness going on when you had that great big spike up, then it sold off, and you can see it's just kind of hanging here right now. But all the money that went out of Bitcoin and into this has come out of this and back into Bitcoin, and this is probably where a lot of the money came out of the alt coins also, and is now flowing back into them as it leaves Bitcoin Cash. So we'll see if that can hold, and we'll watch the altcoins as they continue to try to hold on to their gains. Anyway, that's what we have so far. So, you know, it's just a very bullish market. I mean, you watch the news, watch the alternative news. There's this turmoil going on all over the world, yet the markets don't seem to care a bit. They just continue to move forward, and that's how we'll play them until something changes. Okay, hopefully everyone had a great weekend, and I will catch you later.